Behind me, these Ghetto Gardeners are packing fresh produce boxes with items from their garden. And not only are they learning about cultivating and harvesting, but they're picking up plenty of life lessons too. We are at the Ghetto Gardeners in Turlock, and this garden is a place where kids can come who are from underserved, high risk to drugs, alcohol, and gangs, kids who may not have anything else on the outside, no way to eat or to support themselves, and they come here and they raise their own food and they learn how to cook it. It's wonderful.
From humble beginnings in 2002 as an urban 4-H club and community garden turned Grange, has now bloomed with a unique group of Ghetto Gardeners.
The garden here at the property really took off during COVID. They had planted a huge, beautiful garden. It was their first year with regenerative farming, and they had nowhere to show the vegetables, and they were gonna rot. So they said, let's just get some boxes and we'll put in a few things and we'll put it on the internet and we'll sell them for $5. They sold those boxes, and all of a sudden we were selling 20 boxes a day, driving all over Stanislaus County and Merced County, delivering. And you know, it was a good thing for the kids, but it was also good for the people that maybe did not have contact. So then the next year we weren't gonna do the box, CSA type boxes, but people begged for them. So right now the kids do about 20 boxes a week, and they sell them and they get the money, and they're very happy. They learn to interact to the public. They work on their business skills. They work on just so many interpersonal communication things.
Jolynn DeGrazia, along with her husband Joe, oversee the program and have been working with youth in the community for more than 4 decades.
When we take them out here, we want them to experience a verdant environment. In our neighborhood, there is one park that is currently out of development, so there are very few open spaces. It is an urban area surrounded by housing. We want them to be able to run and laugh and play. We give them these little pails and they harvest so they can take that home. But we also cook, so we serve food to 100 people every day during the school year, and they like to go pick whatever they want to eat, and we cook it for them. So we want them to fall in love with food. We really do. And then at the end of the growing season, we have a farm to fork dinner out in the garden, and they make enough money and they serve the public so that the public can see what they've done. In this year, they're gonna cook their rabbits, their chickens, a lamb, and a pig, believe it or not. So that is the pinnacle for them of just being able to say, man, this was a great year. In this neighborhood, there is a certain street gang, and the kids that we work with in Ghetto Gardeners, almost all of them, probably 70% of them, their family are gang members. So it gives them an out. We all run into things in life. What do we do? So that's why the kids say, we go to the garden. I'm gonna go to the garden.
Put them in quickly.
I'm sorry, okay?
Oh, I love harvesting. That's also one of my favorite parts, just to see it and put it in like our baskets, like basically from the beginning, like seeing how we planted it, and then now it's like this cucumber or something. It teaches you a lot of skills too, like life skills that you don't know it's happening, but it's happening. I'm scared of the chickens, but I'll still do it. But the pigs and stuff I showed for 9 years.
They are farmers, and they will argue with anyone who says they're not. They're unconventional, and we love that. As far as farming goes, they know how to do everything. They propagate, they plant, they cultivate.
She says here the kids do it all, first putting in sweat equity to join the group, and then all aspects of working on the farm, from weed and pest control to pruning, picking, and presentation.
They prepare things to go to our county fair, which is really fun. And they also just learn how to cook things, and they're always thinking about, well, if we do this kind of cucumber, we're gonna make this, we're gonna cook this kind of salsa. So they also get to use their imagination and push forward.
And of course, a big part of Ghetto Gardeners is serving the community.
So we have the boxes, and then obviously we have all the produce that we pick. We like to start with shining all over the vegetables, making sure all of the dirt and dust is off of them. And then we take about some bigger fruits, vegetables. We put them at the bottom, and then we take about 2 to 3 of the smaller containers, whether that be like tomatoes, okra, whatever it may be, and then we do varieties of peppers in the boxes, and then we go out and sell them. I didn't think I ever was going to be a farmer, but just coming out here and just picking, just being able to give it back to the community, because they give so much to us through donations, being able to help us go to camp and do all these other activities that we do. So just being able to help them, it's awesome.
We want it to really be out there that we are an urban farm. And the kids came up with that because during COVID, I'm not gonna lie, we didn't know what we were doing. Our boxes, they were ghetto. They're like, our boxes are ghetto, we're the Ghetto Gardeners. But ghetto just means neighborhood or barrio. Barrio, you know, gardeners doesn't go, so we did ghetto. But the Ghetto Gardeners just was something that they felt like they could relate to.